Good morning and welcome to the allotment. It's the 27th of February. As you can possibly hear, it's raining. You can hear the raindrops dropping off the trees onto the top of the polytunnel. Only got a quick job to do today. Can't get out and about down there, but I thought I'd do a quick catch up. I know it's only been a few days since the last one. So I'll swap the camera around and just talk you through a few things. Okay, so I don't know whether you can see, but on the swinging shelf, the sweet peas are growing away nicely now, and also the broad beans are coming through quite well. They'll have a bit of a water this morning, but that's only one of the jobs to do, a quick job. And I've already watered. If I come down here, I've already watered the shallots and the onions. Again, they've moved on quite a bit from before, 6 days I think it was. So it'll be an interesting comparison. I will put a little comparison in the video with both the stuff on the swinging shelf and the shallots and onions. Swinging shelf is in use, and I've got my sweet peas. And if I move along, so if you can see those, the broad beans are just poking through. I've got the shallots, I've got onions, red onions as well. Ideally, if it hadn't been so waterlogged, these would be outside. But I just wanted to share one of the jobs I've already done. If I come round here, come around this side, so I haven't looked at these in a lot of detail, but the onions and shallots, the onions are growing away, sorry, not shallots, the onions, the winter onions are growing away quite well in this top bed, and also the garlic. But the garlic is showing a bit of stress. So some of the leaves have yellowed. So I've given all this bed a feed this morning with a liquid feed. Okay, a Grow More 777 liquid feed to hopefully give it a bit of a pickup. What's interesting is the elephant garlic appears to be going away quite strong, but the traditional garlics have got a bit of yellow in. Hopefully they'll catch up. I think it's just that they've depleted all the goodness in the bed and starting to grow away, so they've had a good water with a liquid feed, like I said this morning. The job I've really come down to do this morning, you may have seen the seed box earlier, is I'm going to put in some carrots in buckets. So I've already got 2 buckets growing away. They're the carrots that have grown over winter, so we get a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the crop that we'll get from those. But now I'm putting in the first lot for this year, and these are normally the best carrots that I'll get through the year. I'll get them a little bit earlier because obviously they're going to be grown in the polytunnel. But if we just have a look down this part of the polytunnel, so we've got these 2 buckets which are growing away with carrots at the moment. Like I say, I don't expect a big crop from them, but we'll certainly get some nice little carrots from them which will tide us over during the springtime. The other thing that's gone through the winter is the cauliflowers. You can see, hopefully I've got to weed these, but the cauliflower's growing, and I have got 1 cabbage growing there as well. For those that saw my previous videos, you know I put in quite a few brassicas, and unfortunately they were eaten away by the rodents during the early winter months, so I've lost most of them, although I've got those few left. Anyway, I'll set the camera up now and just take you through how I grow the carrots in tubs. Okay, so I'm still using a peat-based compost. I found that this helps me grow the carrots quite well. So basically, just fill this tub. This is a patio. If I sit down here, this is a patio tree planter. That's where we got it. We bought some patio trees and these came with it. But the trees got planted out in the garden, so these were surplus to requirements as far as that was concerned. So now I use them. I've got 4 of them and I use them in rotation to grow carrots. So what I will do is, I've got 2 empty at the moment, so I stagger the planting. They will be, let's take a few bits out. Okay, so that's ready. That's filled up with compost. It has fresh compost in. Like I say, I'll stagger the planting. These will be harvested middle of the year, and then I'll have another bucket which I will start probably in 3 weeks time, 4 weeks time. As soon as these carrots are through and I've got about an inch or so of growth, the next bucket will be started, and those will supplement our main crop of carrots which we'll get out from the allotment plot itself. And then after that, then during the summer I will start 2 more buckets, the late summer, and those will be the ones that will go over winter. And then as these get harvested out of these buckets, they'll be filled up again. So I've always got 4 buckets on the go. The only time I don't is this time of year, where I'll have 2 empty buckets typically, and 2 that have got carrots that will get us through the early part of spring. So we try and keep carrots going through the whole year. Okay, so the carrots I'm going to be growing today are sweet candle. So get my gloves off so I can put the seeds in. You can see we grow a lot of carrots. We've got Belcom as well, which is another nice carrot, and we've also got the mixed colour ones which will grow as well. So we have a mixture of different types of carrots. If anybody's got particularly young children and they don't like carrots, or they say they don't like carrots, then I've found that sweet candle is a good one to grow. The taste of that is, as the name suggests, is slightly sweet. It's not that really strong carroty taste. There's a sweetness to it, and children tend to like that, and they will eat the carrots. Okay, so just spread these fairly thinly. Over the surface. I'm not too worried. What I will do is we'll pick these at different intervals, so we have a number of pickings from the bucket, and like I say, they will grow away quite quickly. Now is a good time to get them started. Okay, so a nice layer of carrots, and then it's just a case. I'll put my gloves back on to do this bit. I know a few people might be critical of the fact that I'm using peat-based compost, but find for growing carrots, it's one of the best things to use. Okay, so just a nice covering on the top. And then we've just got to water these. And that's it. So that's a nice bucket of carrots, or the first bucket of carrots started off. I say things are really starting to grow away now, so hopefully I'll get a few more videos done in the near future. I would like to get one done outside. I've still got that bit of fruit pruning to do, which I'm keen to get caught on camera. As you can see, probably still hear the water dripping. We've got that fine drizzle, so if you're outside for any length of time, you get absolutely soaked. Okay, so that's all I can do down the allotment today. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.